believe this is happening to her after everything she's been through.
Hi, Holly. Mrs. Marlar.
Oh, yes, I haven't forgotten about our meeting. I'll just have a few more moments with my daughter, and then we'll discuss the news reports. Thanks. All right, the reporter is here. When does the charade begin?
Any minute.
You know, with everything that's going on right now, do you really need to do this today?
Mom, I am going to be separated from my children until we smoke Tory out. Now, we can't fight her if we can't find her, so yes, we're going to do it now.
If you say so.
Besides, this is just the beginning. It's showtime.
Well, look at this. The incredible disappearing wife.
I'm sorry, we're not officially married, Ross.
You know, Blake, Ross, do you have to do this here? Wasn't the scene at the wedding enough?
No, we are not married, but we live together, or so I thought. And can you explain to me why I woke up in the middle of the night last night and found you gone yet again?
I'm sorry, I need permission to leave my own house? You didn't ask for my permission when you slept with that slut of a student.
Now, Tory had nothing to do with this, so leave her out of it, all right?
Blake. Can you account for your whereabouts last night?
Can we do this somewhere else?
My whereabouts? What are you talking about?
The harbor master's office, the one where Tory did or did not hold you hostage, it went up in flames early this morning.
What does that have to do with me?
Nothing. Unless you said it.
I don't believe this. I'm a novelist, not an arsonist.
Oh, you please lower your voice.
I
People are
am
staring.
not going to lower my voice, Mother. Not when my friend here is talking to me like some perp. Do you believe that I did this?
I don't know what to believe anymore.
What about you, Ross? You think that I set
I don't know
fire
what
to
to
this
think,
building?
but it wouldn't be the first time you told a lie, would it?
Okay, all right, that's enough. You know, I really don't have to take this at all. I am so out of here.
We don't want to forget you. Unleaded or regular?
Gasoline. My God, you did do it, didn't you?
I did not.
Blake, give me a break. Come on, let's finish this.
My. That Blake Marlar always puts on quite a show, doesn't she? Well, it's nice to see the Springfield PD suspecting someone other than a Santos for a change.
Excuse us.
Wait.
Come on, out of the way, out of the way.
Listen, boss, I think there's a story here.
Look, I know you're doing your job, but if Blake is involved in this, and that's a very big if, she's innocent until proven...
Right, I got it.
Look, I don't like this, okay?
Fine, just stay here while I figure this out.
Listen to me. This could be your last chance. I can't help you unless you tell me the truth right now.
Oh, like I want your help.
Gus?
He's gonna blow our own plan.
I'll take care of it. Hey! What are you doing here? You're not working. You're not on duty, right?
No. I don't understand. I heard about Winslow's car accident on the scanner, and then I woke up in the middle of the night. I guess you didn't come home from your shift.
No. I spent the whole night at the hospital with Cassie, and then Richard was in surgery when I left. I just went straight to the station. I changed and showered there. I'm really sorry that I didn't call
No,
you.
it's fine.
You know, I know we gotta talk about stuff.
We can talk about everything later. It's fine. And Jude's fine, by the way, as well.
Oh,
In
thanks.
case you're wondering.
Detective Cooper, can I get a statement about Blake Marlar?
Oh, is this about Blake Marlar? Is that what this is about? What was it? I take it it's not one of our book signings.
No, sir. Arson.
Is that right?
Could you go away, please?
Arson.
Look, I don't know why you're here. You don't even have to work. You can go.
No, it's fine. I'm here. I'm fine.
Okay, well, if you want to help me, why don't you interview the onlookers and see if they saw anything?
Is that what you'd like me to do?
Do you want to help me or not?
We've got something here. We got a body in the basement.
Maybe it's the arsonist.
No, more likely it's the victim.
Stop playing games with me.
You give me no choice. You can make this easy or you can make it hard.
Harley, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, then let me review the whole thing for you. You go down to the station, you report that Tory Granger has held you hostage in this basement, then you retract the whole thing. Then said basement goes up in a puff of smoke.
This is all circumstantial evidence. It means nothing, right?
I think we should let Harley finish where she started.
Ross.
Well, I think that sums it up, except that we just found a body in that same basement, and coincidentally, your Tory Granger is nowhere to be found, dead or alive.
Look, Tory is dead. She is dead. She jumped off this dock and she killed herself. She was dead. She's been dead. She's still dead. And I had nothing to do with it.
The police are railroading your wife. Ross, are you going to do something?
I think Blake just did it.
How many times do you want me to go over this? A fire, a body. An accident? Maybe. Maybe not. But once I get that report back, Blake, I'm gonna know something.
Detective Cooper, I got the fingerprints he asked me to get. It's just what you thought.
What exactly?
Just let me
did you
take a look
think?
at this, okay?
I'm so confused.
I cannot believe I have to say this.
Say what?
The body they found was Tory Granger.
No.
Are you kidding
That's
me?
impossible. Tori committed suicide weeks ago.
Apparently she didn't.
You leave me no choice, Blake. I have to put you under arrest.
I didn't burn that building down.
I'm not arresting you for the fire. I'm arresting you for the murder of Tory Granger. You have the right to remain silent, Blake.
You can just stop, Harley. I know my rights.
My own friend. Come on, let's go.
Clear the way.
I gotta... Marla, you're a lawyer. I don't understand. Why aren't you getting in there and defending your wife?
There's nothing more to see here. Let's go. Come on, you read about it. Clear on out of here. Nothing more to see here.
Excuse me, officer. I just heard all the commotion. What happened?
There's a murder here, man.
Oh, my goodness. Who was the victim?
Granger, Tory Granger.
But I... Okay, we can do this, right? I mean, this is gonna work.
Okay, look at
Yeah?
me. Look at me. You gave the performance of your life before when I arrested you for Tory's murder, right? Mm-hmm. A woman we both know is alive, kicking, and psychotic.
But the point is, did she hear about it?
Listen,
And what did
listen,
she-
we're not doing that. No ifs or buts, okay? We're staying focused. We're staying focused. Now think about it. You manipulated me a few days ago, right? If anybody can set the stage for drama, it's you.
Right. But the thing is, Tory wants to see me behind bars and more, right? Well, that's exactly what I'm gonna give her.
That's good.
Okay.
See, that's the Blake I know and love. Come on.
Wait. What about my mother? What if she doesn't keep up her end of the bargain?
Honey, your mother wants this done as much as you do, okay?
Oh, gosh. You're right. It's amazing what guilt will do. Right. I'm sorry. I mean, I really have forgiven her for not telling me about Tory and Ross.
I'm so glad to hear about it. Can we talk about this over a few drinks? Can we get inside?
It's now or never.
For the last time, Mr. Walker, I have no comment about my wife's arrest. Thank you. All I want to do is drink my coffee in peace. Money?
Now, we've covered the arrest, Mr. Marler. It's her bail that I'd like to talk about.
I'm sure you would want to talk about that, but we are not going to, and I don't think videotaping a man drinking coffee is going to help your ratings.
Her bail was covered immediately.
Yeah, well, that's what normally happens when the accused has sufficient resources. Now, if you don't mind...
Aside from the Spaldings, who could raise that kind of money?
I don't know, but if you want to think it's me, be my guest. But what I do with my money is my business. And don't even dream about asking me whether I think Blake is guilty or not.
Go ahead. Ask him, Mr. Walker. He won't answer you, though, because that's what lawyers do. They tap dance their evasive little feet up and down the courthouse steps. And then the vultures like you and the media eat it up.
Don't do this. You're only hurting yourself.
You not posting my bail is what hurt me.
Blake, maybe this isn't the time for
What,
you to do...
to get advice from a friend who's arrested me, who's glued to my every move? Go ahead, Ross. Tell him what you think. Tell him the truth, that you think I killed your little tramp you had on the side.
All I know is that Tory Granger is dead, and I haven't seen anything that indicates your innocence.
Blake, trust me, okay? You are making this worse for yourself.
Oh, it can't get any worse.
All right, stop videotaping, or I'm going to slap you and the television station with a lawsuit that'll probably destroy the both of you.
Oh, that's fabulous. Send me to jail and ruin my mother's business all at the same time. Good move, Ross.
Blake's out on bail. Well, where the hell was I? Kristen! Kristen, I gotta go, all right? Juice bottles are on the stove. Thanks.
Now, before you put this on the air, you better check with Holly Reed. She doesn't like this kind of report.
Not bad for her.
Just keep looking at me like you hate me, okay? We'll be fine. I'm just trying to help, Blake. No. It's just this is a a not so old hiding place of mine.
I thought
Blake.
that Tory was...
Blake, don't worry about anything. Harley's had 2 guys on surveillance all day. There's no sign of Tory.
Okay, so let's hope that she saw the news, right?
Yeah.
So what's next?
Well, we split up. We split up just like we planned, right? I'm gonna go back to your place. I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
We meet there, right? Right?
See you there. You were wonderful. Truly wonderful.
I hated saying those things.
Well, yeah, I hated hearing them. But we have to do this. We have to end this nightmare that Tory's brought on us, and we have to move on.
We and us? Wow, I remember those words. I think I remember what they mean.
You'd better. You'd better believe in them, too, because I believe in us, what we are right now, and what we're going to be, even though we have a ways to go.
Wait a minute. I'm not gonna blow this now. Not now. I'll see you in a few, okay?
You can depend on it. Blake.
What?
I love you. I've been wanting to do this all day, even when you were...
Screaming like a banshee, huh? I was a banshee. When I think about getting on the boys for screaming and yelling.
Soon the kids will be back home, you will be safe, and Tory will be in jail.
I hope so, Ross, because I hate this. I especially hate pretending to hate you.
It's the sweetest thing you've said to me in months. You're very brave. You know how dangerous Tory is, and yet you're willing to go out there and trap her into telling the truth. Give us a case. That's courageous.
All right, we don't need any. Thank you.
Give me a break, will you, please?
Okay, Gus, I'm going to ask you this once. Please leave, otherwise I'm going to call the police.
Well, I am the police. So how can I help you?
Leaving my house would cover it.
Blake, no one is going to catch on to us, I promise. I mean, even Gus is oblivious to it, and he is a pretty good barometer, you know?
Is that right?
Yes,
I don't know. But if you want to think I'm the one, be my guest. But what I do with my money is my business. And don't even dream about asking whether or not I think Blake is guilty.
No, go ahead, Mr. Walker. Ask him. He won't answer you, of course, because that's what lawyers do. They tap dance their evasive little feet up and down the courthouse step. Well, I can hear Daddy now, huh? Not half bad, Chrissy. Not half bad at all. Well, if it isn't the murderous little witch herself. Hi, Blake. Did you miss me?
I really never thought you'd go this far, Blake. Setting fire to the cell. I mean, you even planted a body. Very twisted. I'm impressed, really. You set it up to make it look like I'm really dead and that you murdered me. What I can't figure out is what you possibly could hope to accomplish by doing what you did.
Oh, Tori. Admit it. You're here to gloat. You're the one who did this. I didn't do anything. You set me up.
No. No, just stop right now because it's not gonna work. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to confuse me, but I know that I didn't do this. I couldn't have done this. It had to be you. You're the one who did this.
Why would I set myself up for your murder?
Well, that's what you're gonna tell me.
You know something?
Let's look at this objectively, Tori. You're the only person in this world who would want to see me locked up for the rest of my life. The only one. And the only people who know about the cell are you and me
And Ross. Oh my God, Ross knows about the cell.
I was gonna say the cops.
Yeah, but the cops, why would they want to lock you up forever? I mean, Harley's your best friend. Of course, it makes perfect sense. Ross did this. He had to because he knows that if he divorced you, that he'd never get custody of the kids, and he had to do this because this is the only way that we can all be together as a family. Oh my God, it's perfect, and it's so brilliant.
It's demented and a lie. Ross is not capable.
Oh, you always underestimated him, Blake. You didn't think that he was capable of falling in love with me, but he did. And this whole thing is just the next logical step.
Oh, so you're gonna move in here after I'm convicted of murdering you? I have a feeling that the police are gonna have a problem making that conviction stick.
No, they won't. Because clearly Ross has thought this all through very carefully. And he'll just have to leave town with the kids. And then I'll go meet them after a while, and we'll assume different identities, and it'll be like a big adventure. And then we'll all live happily ever after.
You've thought of everything, haven't you?
No, I didn't. Ross did. That's what makes it so sweet, because he's finally coming through for me.
Well, I think he forgot actually a couple of things, Tori. He forgot to fill you in on his plan.
That's because he's gonna surprise me.
Oh, it's gonna be a surprise, all right. He also left behind the one piece of evidence that could clear me.
What?
You. You know, I could have the police here in no time. And then once they saw you alive and kicking, well, they would have some questions for you and Ross.
No, they wouldn't, because I was never here. I'm dead. Remember, Blake?
No, you're not. No, you're not, Tori.
You and Ross are never gonna be together. He's gonna spend the rest of his life with me, and you're gonna spend the rest of your life in a tiny little cell.
No. Tori! Tori!
You think she bought it?
I think so. I hope so. For our sakes. Yeah, well, I think that she bought it hook, line, and sinker. I do.
We did give her what she wanted.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Proof that you love her. You know, nothing says love more to Tori than having me arrested for her murder so you could live happily ever after.
This is where I start to worry about you, because we take this next step all by ourselves, and that makes it that much more dangerous.
Ross, why can't we tell Harley?
We can't tell her because she'd never allow us to do it. Now, the police need a solid case, but because of the entrapment question, they can't be involved. We are the ones who have to do it.
Well, I will feel a lot better when she's behind bars.
Okay, now, I went online and I put an ad in the Springfield Law Review, which Tori always reads, and I framed it so she'll get the idea that I'm desperate to see her.
She won't be able to stay away.
At least that's what we're counting on.
She's not gonna leave my conviction to fate, Ross. And the only way to make sure that I don't come between the two of you is to kill me.
Blake, no.
Ross, we've gone over this before, and we have to give her what she wants. We have no other choice.